This is NASCAR Heat 4. The game was released September 13th, 2019. In 2019, Motorsport Games acquired a majority stake in 704 Games. This was the last game to be developed by Monster Games. With Motorsport Games takeover, they moved development in-house going forward. Additionally, development of NASCAR 21 was started around this time. This game brought with it major graphics updates. This game is very different looking than, well, no, I wouldn't say very different, but much better looking than the previous entry into the series Heat 3. It's still run on Unity, and it still shows that it runs on Unity, but it is definitely better. The physics was overhauled too. It's going to be a lot easier to talk about the physics because I'm on the wheel. This is the first time in my look back at Heat I've been on the wheel. I've driven Heat 3 with the wheel before, but I didn't in my look back because I hadn't set it up for my new wheel. The draft is a lot more important here in this game. The settings menu was overhauled to give the player a lot more fine-tuning over their gameplay options. It also brought in a better wheel support. A little bit better wheel support. And it really started though with Heat 3 with the button mapping section. Any game on PC should have button mapping. This game brought with it a track map and a free cam. I don't have anything mapped to look around, so I cannot demo that unless... There we go. We're reaching for my Xbox controller, which is still plugged in from doing the other games, because I'm doing these all in one day as I get hooked in the right rear. We try to make our way through the field here. We are struggling, running 28th, but we are slowly moving forward. With the Motorsport Games acquisition of 704, NASCAR extended the license through 2029. So they signed a 10-year extension of their original contract. So one thing here, you can bully the AI a lot. You can get below them and just push them up to get a spot. I've done a lot of super speedway racing on these Heat games because that is, oh geez, somebody hooked me. Felt like it was in the left rear, but there was nobody there. Must have been just right in the bumper. So you can kind of just bully the AI there. I've done a lot of super speedway racing though in these Heat games because that is the best part of these games by far. The worst part, road course racing. Road course racing and short tracks are pretty bad because the brakes are just horrible. Even with like the brake sensitivity all the way down and brake smoothing, it's rough. Okay, and we're gonna get passed up the inside here by McDowell, I believe, unless we can hang on. We are gonna hang on. We're gonna go down the inside now of Cody Ware. Matt Tift is gonna get in our way. We're gonna get on that quarter panel. The same, oops, HUD menu cycle options are still present. It's the same HUD, basically. The speedometer changed. I've said this before. The one thing also that is new is the draft partner thing over on the left, with along with the track map. That was my fault. Like I said, drafting is much more important in this game. The pack does kind of spread out a little bit unrealistically, but the way that the drafting works is quite well. Because you do need to be in the draft. If you try and pull out, if you're on a hard enough difficulty, it won't work. I don't really find myself having to like work the throttle. Like if you were in the back of the pack, you would not be full throttle, but I can get past that, honestly. Work our way up here now to 13th. Probably gonna get a top 10 out of this, maybe a top 5. We are running auto AI just like with the previous games. Normally for this, I'd go like 105 for Daytona or Talladega, and I almost hit the wall. Definitely thought I was going to hit the wall. See if we can catch up here to Hemrick. Use that draft. Need some help from Chase back there, but he's falling behind. We're going to go to the inside here. See if we can get alongside Jimmy. We can. We're going to bully Kligerman here a little bit. Not the best strategy, as the AI kind of moved up on me as I was doing it. Yeah. That was not a great finish to the lap, though. There's more potential there, that's for sure. I definitely lost a couple tenths there at the end of that lap. Big run, big run. Go to the inside. See, I mean, it's hard to talk about the physics from Heat 3 to Heat 4 because, like I've said, I'm doing this one on a wheel. It's not even set up. Okay. I think I wrecked Kligerman. My bad. The Heat 4 and Heat 5 aren't even set up to use a controller with right now because I had to remove all the button bindings for throttle, brake, and steering because I was having issues with my wheel. I gotta get down. See, that's what happens when you lose the draft or you've got cars that are better lined up. They'll go past you. So that's what makes the super speedway racing so well. I don't know if we're gonna be able to win it, but I do believe a top 5 is in the cards. As we are now in 5th. Landon Castle, go. Come on. I'm like pushing him, but he like wants to stay behind Logano. It's annoying. That's something the AI does that's kind of annoying sometimes. Like I was pushing the crap out of him, but he was just like, I'm not gonna pass him. I'm in a perfect spot here. I don't like to be leading, coming to get one to go. I find it's hard to keep the lead on this game. So I like to be able to set up a move, usually going down the back straightaway. which is exactly what's going to happen as we move up to second. If we can draft up to Lagana here, but we lost a lot of time hitting the apron. Big push, come on. It's not over, but it's not looking good. Gotta have a solid corner here and make the move on the exit. We're catching him, but I don't think we're gonna get enough. We're not gonna have the help, yeah. So that was NASCAR Heat 4. If you enjoyed this video, then leave a like. Thanks for watching, and until next time, so long everybody.